Welcome to my latest Flosstube. I want to welcome everybody to it, all my subscribers, my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a beverage. I'm not sure how long this is going to be. It has been 16 days since my last Flosstube. I'm going to do it how I used to do it. This isn't a vlog style. This is how I used to do it, because I don't like when I am stitching things sideways. So sometimes I'll do it this way and sometimes I'll do it vlog style. So in the last 16 days I've worked on 9 projects and I've done 22,000 stitches, 22,000 stitches, 895. So my first project that I stitched off on was Wednesday Adams. So this is the picture, and it is by Medusa Doll Maker by Gecko Rouge. So you should be seeing a picture of the before and after. And how many stitches do I do on it? Look, I only did 1,600, and it was on, it's a magnet that's not sticking. It was on 2% and I got it to 3.39%. So it's not a great progress, but any stitching. This is on 14 count Ada and I'm doing it 2/1. And I have the kit of it. So I'll bring it up a bit closer so you can, so there you go. So that's my Medusa Doll Maker piece. I didn't really have anywhere organised. This isn't in the way that I stitched it. Bakara's Wrath is my next piece. This is a Charting Creations piece. You should be seeing a picture of what it looks like at the moment. The artist is Dusan Markovic. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. I did 1,375 stitches. It was at 26.52%. Let's have it up the right way. And I got to 27.21. You should see a picture of what it was like, and you should have seen. And where was I putting all those stitches? They were all in here. The reason why I didn't do as many stitches on this, so you should see over here, you should see the before. I'm not sure you'll see that much of a progress with only 1,375. I know it's not many, because I put the wrong thread in. I put 162 instead of 161, and there was quite a colour difference, and it was like, wow, that is so frustrating. So I actually picked my next project up because I was quite frustrated with me. Because this is the spooky season, so I just hit the tripod. I always try and pick up my spooky pieces. So this, I picked it up Halloween night, so you should see a picture of what it will look like. It is by Til and Crafts. The artist is a Shutterstock license. Leanne from Small Town Stitches is doing it. She's actually going to crop hers, and don't blame her, it's a huge piece. I started at 7.64% and I got to 10.16% because I put 4,807 stitches in it. You should see a before next to this, and here it is. Absolutely loving this. I actually worked down that side, down to that pumpkin, and she is this, I absolutely love the colours of this. So I actually don't think it matters whether I actually do it on by a vlog style, because it doesn't fill up the whole screen no matter what. So wow, this is absolutely gorgeous piece. This is on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. So was Vicara's Wrath, and this is with DMC, the same as Vicara's Wrath. My next piece is Dragon Reflection by Anne Stokes. This is my, you'll see a picture of it here. It's a Painful Crafts. Wow, that was in my head, lost. It is my leap year piece. I did 1500 stitches. It was at 15.19% and I got to 23.59%. So you should be seeing before, and here is where it is. So if I put it over to that side, there's the, I should have the before and after, because you can see I started on the face. So I am super happy with this. I need to get it up to 25%, so it's at 23.59%. I need to get it up to 25% this year to know that I'm going to get it finished by in my 4 years. So super happy. This is sexy on 20 count, 1/1 full cross. You will see I've done all full cross. The next piece I will show you is a new start. I started with Small Town Stitches, Siska Stitches on YouTube, and there's a few other people too. Sorry, I can't remember everybody else that has started this. This is Around the World by Howard Robinson. It is a Charting Creations. You will see a picture of what it will look like. This is only a new start, and I only did 1563 stitches, which brings me up to 0.55%. It's not going to be a major focus for me because I have my animal panorama, but this there is going to be a penguin. So it's quite nice that there's some blues and things in this one, so I really like that. So my next piece is Literature by Luciana LaBelle, and I always try to get quite a bit of stitching in this over the spooky season. So this is another Painful Crafts piece. This is a kit I got quite a few years ago. So you'll see a picture of what this will look like. Have I got up the right way? Nope. I did 3,660 stitches and it was at 52.87%, and now it is, can you see it all? I think so. Now it is at 55.92%. So I am absolutely loving this. Who else is stitching this? Andy the Crow Stitcher, she has just started this, and she's doing it on 18 count, so 2 over 1, and she started up here in the bookshelf, so that's pretty exciting. So yes, and this is very heavy confetti. It's hard to see progress. It's not something that I can spend a lot of progress in. I worked in the book and downwards, and I did a wee bit on the face, and roll it up, Tanya. I will have a before and after photo. So I did there as well with the necklaces. So I'll show you a before and after photo here. So I'm very happy with that. So my next major piece was My Village by Tammy Elgross. That's a Stitches So Beautiful piece. Absolutely love this. And so the first time I stitched on it, I did 5,220 stitches, and it was at 8.08%, and it got to 12.16%. So I'll have the picture above it, from where I started to where I got to. And then I stitched on it again for my second week of the month. And I did another 1,212 stitches, and I got from 12.16% to 13.11%. And I finished the first row of pages. So super happy. So you would have seen a picture of what it will look like. I'll put it down at the bottom here again to show you. Super happy with this piece. I love stitching on Stitches So Beautiful patterns. They are a breeze to stitch on. So that path of the cobblestones looks amazing. So that's not the only piece that I'm stitching on by Stitches So Beautiful. Okay, my next piece is Deep Ocean by Milos Karanovic. This is requester size. You can't actually see how great the colours are, even with the light on it. It just looks blue, but it's not. Okay, I will tell you about this. Deep Ocean, I did 451 stitches, and you'll be thinking, Tanya, that's not much. That's not your normal 1,000 stitches. This is my rainy day piece, and it was at 2.96%, and it went to 3.11%, and I'll explain why I stopped. We had flooding here, extensive flooding here. It was so bad that in Dunedin there are houses, and locally here in Clutha, that have had houses that have got yellow stickers and red stickers, and these stickers are being given by the council, and that means a yellow sticker means that you can't live in that house until they have been cleaned or have had work done to make them habitable, and the red stickered houses mean that they aren't allowed to be lived in again. And so we had a slow moving rainstorm, and there was extensive flooding. So I feel for all those people that have been affected by that storm. So I'm really sorry. And I'm very sorry for the people that have been affected in America and Florida that have been affected by the hurricane that is very sad to see the images of the effect that they have. I can't believe the amount of damage that these storms seem to be affecting. I'm shocked that there's so many politicians that say there's no such thing as global warming. Obviously there is, because this rainstorm that we had is the worst in a century. So really, this is not normal weather patterns for us. So if we're affected down here and everybody else is affected, so this isn't normal. So yes, it's very unfortunate. A lot of people didn't have insurance for these weather events, and so it's very sad. And even though we have the insurance for these, it's not something that you'd want to have happen. So we are going to be prepared, because we found, even we're on top of a hill and we have a big step down from our house, and we were thinking, wow, why have we got a big step down? And we have now learnt why. I will continue showing my project. Sorry about that little, we'll show you a couple of pictures after I've finished. My last project to show you is A Beautiful Place by Etta Jose Rosa, and it's another Stitches So Beautiful piece. And I did 1,507 stitches, and I think I'm going to stitch on this again because I absolutely love stitching on it. And I have just started to get to the lake, and that's there, and that's the area that I really want to get to. So I absolutely love this. I can't believe that gazebo has seats in it. At first I kept saying, what is in there? So I did 1,507 stitches, and it was at 14.66%. So now I'm at 16.07%. I absolutely love the colours of this piece. It's very much an autumny piece, and we're coming into spring. Not that you really know it, but it is spring. So yeah, absolutely love this. I'll just do a little life update. So yes, so we're going to kind of life-proof our house. Since we had quite a bit of water in the front of our house. We have never had that before. So Coco's cat tree is on the outside and on the patio area. So it got wet in the rain because the rain wasn't draining that well. We had 145 mils. I think it was 145 mils in 3 days. Dunedin had, I think they had 145 mils in the first day, and then subsequent days they had 100 mils. And so Dunedin got a lot more than we did. So they got a lot worse than we did. So it was very sad. The Clutha River got to level 3, and which isn't is high, but it isn't as high as it could get. The island flooded just with surface water, but not with actual flooding. Okay, I won't pick you up. She's going to go in one of my bags. She's going to go into Wednesday's bag. So Dave's having a rough time with his calves getting sick this year because it's been so wet and it wasn't that cold this winter. My MS is playing up once again. I'm having issues swallowing, so I'm having to use a straw to only have sips of drinks, and because my throat's half closed up. Apart from that, everything's pretty normal. Brendan had another seizure, so he dislocated his shoulder, so they had to keep him overnight because they had to sedate him to put it back in. I'm not sure how I'll do my next video. Probably this way. It's just as easy. I can just edit it and put it back in so long as it sounds all right. Because I'm very quiet, so I've used a microphone this time. So hopefully it sounds all right. I am very quiet. No, not my baggy baby. So thank you very much for watching this. I really appreciate every comment I get. I hopefully will work on more of my spooky season pieces, like my All Hallows Eve and other pieces like that. But have a fantastic next few weeks until I see you again. I probably will leave it another 3 weeks. Jessica was meant to move into a new flat. She has got a new flat, but the flooding kind of put that off because she couldn't move, because not only where she lives, all the roads around where she lives were closed, but the new flat that she's moving into are closed, were closed. And so she couldn't move in last weekend. This weekend should be better because it's nice and sunny today. But I think she'll be just moving some things. She's not in a rush to move because she doesn't have to get out of her existing place until December. But so she'll just be slowly moving stuff until she moves all her big stuff. So I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll be feeling better, and have a fantastic time. Bye. Keep safe.